How's it going, everybody? Driver53 here, and today we are going to take a look at if making your own seeds using the AGI Storm FX is actually cheaper than buying them from the store. In a previous video, we looked at the 8 different crops that you can run through this to make seeds and realized that each one has its own production rate. We also showed which crop is going to be the best one to make your new seeds here. And if you'd like to watch that video, I'm going to go and link it down below and at the end of this video. And once I got done making that video, I realized that, yeah, I may know which crop is going to be best, but does it actually make financial sense to use this? Now, this piece of equipment here is very similar to other production facilities that we have in game right now, but this one can be moved around. You can take it anywhere you need to, so that is an advantage right off the bat. And it's just about cheaper than most of them out there. And it's a free mod. I really like free. So I wanted to compare this piece of equipment right here to our base game items. Now, these seed pallets are 1,000 liters and each one costs $900. And I went ahead and I made this chart right here. This chart may look a little bit familiar because we did use it in our other video. I've just added a few more columns here to it. So let's go ahead and jump in. First column, that is the 8 crops that you are going to be able to turn into seeds. Next, this is the amount of seeds produced per 1,000 liters of your crop. This next column here is the estimated peak crop value, and this is going to be for normal economy. You can see that wheat is coming in at $734. That's per 1,000 liters of crop, and your soybeans is $2,227. So what exactly is this column telling me? Well, this column is telling me how much 1,000 liters is worth, because that's the amount that we use to actually make our seed. So if I didn't want to make my seed and I wanted to sell it outright, that's how much money I could expect to make, estimated, if I just sold it straight up for that 1,000 liters. The next column here, this is going to be the cost of the seed from the store. So what I did is I took the amount of seeds that are actually produced off that 1,000 liters. So for wheat, we have 2,000, and that costs $1,800 if I were to buy it from the store. Work your way down, you can see that corn, 1,934 liters is what I was able to make with 1,000 liters of corn. So that's going to equal out to $1,741 worth of seed value. So if I had to buy that amount from the store, that would cost me $1,741. The next column here, this is savings by making my seeds using the Storm FX. So the first row, you can see that the value is $1,066. Well, how did I get that? Well, what I did is I took the cost of my seed, okay? If I was going to make 2,000 liters of seed, how much is that worth? Well, that's $1,800. Okay. Then I subtracted the value of the 1,000 liters of the crop that we used to make those seeds. That's $734. So that leaves me $1,066 that I get to keep in my pocket. So what I mean by this is that if I take that crop, the wheat, the 1,000 liters, and I sell it, I'm going to make $734. And if I go to the store and buy 2,000 liters of seeds, because that's how much I can make on 1,000 liters of wheat, it's going to cost me $1,800. So I'm spending more money on the seeds than I made on the crop that I used to make 2,000 liters of seeds. All right, and if anybody has any questions about this, go ahead and throw it down in the comments. I'll try and explain it a little bit more. I'm trying to break it down as easy as I can right now, but I understand it might be a little bit tricky and difficult to understand. So as we make our way down the list here, you can see that oats is actually a really, really good savings here of $1,651. And this is, like I said, if you were to sell your crops and then go buy new seed to be able to plant the next time, you're going to spend that much more money by going to the store and buying your seeds than if you were to make it yourself. Now, this does not include the cost of the equipment, because if you're going to use it, you're probably going to use it right from the start and use it the entire life of your farm. I don't know how long you're going to use your farm, and it's going to be, taken into account every single time you run it. So we're not counting that at all. We're only looking at the cost of the goods and the value of the crop. And then some of you might be wondering, well, Driver, we have mods available where you can get seeds cheaper. And yes, you can. One of my favorite ones is the multi-fruit buying station by 82 Squared Studios. So I went ahead and put in these next 2 columns right here. And if you use his silo, it's going to be a 25% discount. All right, so now you can see for wheat, the cost of those 2,000 liters of seeds is now only going to be $1,350 instead of $1,800. It's a 25% reduction. And the savings on that now is only going to be $616. But it's still, you're going to be making more money if you make your own seeds than if you buy them out of this silo. And if you look all the way down, you're not going to lose money if you make your own seeds instead of using this multi-fruit buying station right here. You know what? I want to go ahead and put this other section in here right now because who knows? We might get a mod here in the future that's going to give you 40% discount. We saw something very similar to that in FS19. We even saw less than that, but I figure 40% is a pretty good number right here. So we look at it, and if you got 40% savings on your seeds for wheat, it's going to be $1,080 is what 2,000 liters would be, and your savings is still going to be $346. The only crop that you're not going to actually make money on if you make it yourself instead of selling it outright is going to be soybeans, and you're going to actually spend $92 more. You're going to lose basically $92 if you make your own seeds than if you were to sell it at the best peak price. So do I think it's still worth using this right here to be able to make your seeds instead of buying your own? Yeah, absolutely, especially if you're playing on hard mode. And I went ahead and made a chart to show you the values of hard economy also. Now, I'm not going to go into the details like I did on the other one. I'm going to go ahead and show you the entire chart up here. But basically, on hard economy, you're not going to lose any money with any crop. All right, so if you sell everything at the best absolute price that is expected here, compared to buying it from the store, you're never going to lose money. You're always going to save money by doing it that way. You know, and there might be some of you that want to know, well, what about on easy economy? Well, I've got that chart also. And as you can see, if you're buying from the store, soybeans is the only one that you're not going to be actually saving money. You're going to be losing money, $152 here. Now, if you're using David's silo, it's actually about half and half, right? Your wheat, your barley, and your oats, you're going to be able to save money, but everything else, you're not going to be able to save money at all. And then if we end up getting a mod that has 40% savings on it, well, you're not going to be saving any money at all. You're actually losing money by using this. So if you play on an easy economy and you buy everything from the store, I think it's going to be great. If you're using a silo or something that gives you that discount 25 to 40% somewhere in there, and this is probably not going to save you any money, it's going to be really cool. You're going to be able to get it done faster. With this right here, you don't have to wait around for month after month after month. You can run 100,000 liters through this thing in a day if you wanted that many seeds. So in summary, guys, I still think this is a fantastic mod. You're going to be able to get through your product a lot faster here than having to wait on one of the production facilities. So I still think everybody should at least give it a try. Plus, you've got some different silos you're going to be able to use. But everybody, that's going to be it for today. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you would. If you want to stay up to date on all my future videos here on the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell too. And while you're waiting on those videos, go ahead and check out one of these two right here. Have a great day, night, evening, everybody. Until next time, this is Driver 53 signing off.